What is going on, guys? My name is Quantifier Please, and it's the beginning of 2017. Finally, here we are at the beginning of a new year and a new direction for the gaming industry. So I wanted to make a video and explain what I predict is going to happen this year in the gaming industry. So I have about 4 different things that I want to talk about and explain to you guys my thought process as to what I think is going to happen this year in the gaming industry. So the first point that I have here is virtual reality. So we've all heard of the Oculus Rift, the HTC Vive, and the PlayStation VR. So these are all great headsets for virtual reality for their respective platforms, but we do have one major flaw with virtual reality as it currently stands, and that is wires. So a fully untethered, and by untethered I mean fully wireless experience with virtual reality would be absolutely incredible. We see a lot of companies trying to make backpacks with PCs inside of them so that we can hook up our headsets to our PC and walk around completely untethered with our VR headsets and stuff like that. And that is a great way to do it with a backpack. But we need to figure out a way to make it where VR is untethered completely, whether that's through streaming, whether that's through, backpack PCs, whatever it has to be. We need that so that VR can be a solid gaming platform and really be as immersive as they want it to be, because right now VR is just a gimmick, mostly, not completely, but to me it seems like it is. That's my own personal opinion, but I do think that it is a gimmick at the time. But I think that if we got a way for VR to be completely wireless and untethered, where you can go wherever you want, whenever you want, and not have the restriction of a wire, I think that would make virtual reality a whole lot more valuable to the average consumer. Alright guys, so another point that I want to talk about, this isn't really a prediction as much as it is I'm genuinely curious to see what happens with this, but Call of Duty as a franchise. So this year Infinite Warfare came out and it was just a disaster. I don't care what anyone says, that game, the launch, the trailer, everything about it was just a disaster, and Modern Warfare Remastered has taken the gold medal for Call of Duty this year. So 2016 was a just terrible year for Call of Duty in general, and 2017 is really going to have to figure something out in terms of what they can do to make their franchise better. So this year, Sledgehammer Games is the next developer to make the game, and we currently do not have a name, we don't have a setting, we don't have anything like that. We have absolutely zero information as far as the game setting and stuff like that. So hopefully we get something in the past. Hopefully we get something boots on the ground, where we're not constantly flying around in our exosuits in space killing people. We want something more realistic and boots on the ground and back in the day, like the old Call of Duties used to bring to the table. So I think that if this year Sledgehammer Games fails to deliver an experience similar to that, I think Call of Duty will be in some major financial trouble, and we might not see another Call of Duty for a long time, and if we do, it definitely won't be the same as what it is now. So 2017 is going to be a big book for Call of Duty, and if they don't write it out perfectly, they could be going down the drain as a company and a gaming franchise. So that's really going to be interesting to watch throughout the course of the year. So my third point and my next to last point, Nintendo as a company, what are they going to do? What is the Nintendo Switch going to offer? What's it going to bring to the table that is revolutionary and different from the other consoles? So 2016 they announced the Nintendo Switch, and this console design is completely foreign to all of us here in the gaming industry, and we don't really know what is inside the console. We don't know what it's going to bring to the table in terms of horsepower, stuff like that. All we know is we have ourselves a portable / home console that is supposed to be just as powerful as our current PS4 and Xbox One quote-unquote next-gen consoles. So it's going to be really interesting to see what Nintendo does with this new console, because they're in the same boat as Call of Duty was in my previous point. They are financially not doing well. The Wii did good at first, but after about a year or two, it started, declining pretty rapidly, and the Wii U was just a failure in of itself. And the Nintendo Switch is really the saving grace for Nintendo, and if it does not do what they are hoping that it will do financially for the company, Nintendo might be an old name in the gaming industry, just like a lot of other companies have had the same problems with in the past. And we don't want to see Nintendo have that happen to them, but they're going to have to figure out something, and I think if they are, this is going to be the year that they do it. Alright guys, so for my last point, I'm going to say the console gaming market as a whole. So 2016 was a very interesting year indeed for the console gaming community. We saw the PS4 Pro, the PS4 Slim, and the Xbox One S. The Xbox One S was a midlife console refresh, and so was the PS4 Pro. The Xbox One S was a little less so than the PS4 Pro was, but anyway, same point applies. We saw a new console with new features and new hardware in a midlife cycle of a regular next-gen console. And we have not seen that in quite a long time in the console gaming community. With the PS3 and the Xbox 360, we had very expensive yet very powerful consoles very early on, and they were supported for nearly a decade. Now, we were spoiled rotten with that because that was a wonderful thing to have, and it had to come to an end at some point. So when the PS4 and the Xbox One were released, they were underpowered compared to gaming PCs at the time, and now we're gonna have to see midlife console refreshes once again because our consoles at home are not powerful enough to play the games that are being released and put out there by developers alike. So I think that in 2017 we're going to see something very interesting, and especially considering the fact that Microsoft has the Xbox Scorpio lined up ready to go at the end of the year this year. I think Sony's going to have something up their sleeve, and we might see even more new consoles at the end of the year, but I guess we'll have to wait and see, guys. But as for now, that's been the video, guys. I do hope you have enjoyed, and I have definitely enjoyed making it. Please leave a like if you did enjoy it. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.